What am I doing? Nobody knows. I don't even know what I'm doing. Absolute professionalism. It's at its best here. Right, okay, so greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another live stream of all the Warships Legends with the High Fant. And good morning to you too, Mr. Williams. That is 23 months of supporting the channel as a member. Thank you very much, my dude. That is massively appreciated. So yes, it's official. Bart is back. Okay, and well, to be honest with you, I was just looking. I don't actually know how you get it. If anyone can let me know how you actually get the Founder, like, let me know, please. Can you play the new DD as well? Yes, of course, 100%. I'm gonna look at the two ships, first of all, and then we'll look at the builds and stuff, and then we'll take them out for a little play. The pirates in store for the plebs, just not for the CCs at the moment. Yeah, so I looked in the store. So yeah, like, if I go to the store, you got the features here, which is all Black Friday stuff. Your standard doubloons, offers, they're not in there. Specials, they're not in there. That's all Black Friday, premium time, commanders, containers. So I wish I could let you know how much these ships are, but like, yeah, honestly, I've got no clue. No, the new DDs, but the British, it's not in there. And it was France. Bart is still French. It hasn't been stolen. But everything will be available on the oh, right, okay, that's why. So they're coming out on the 1st of December. But it appears I already have them. I woke up and I was like, whoa, hello there. Right, okay, so as of the 1st of December, so technically you're getting a sneak peek here. You're getting a slightly early look. Le Foudre will be available. And so will, where is it? Gotta find it now. So will the Caprice. So the Caprice is La Fantasque. That has been graciously stolen by the British. I do have the commanders as well. So yeah, we've stolen this from the French. We've decked it out like a pirate ship, and yes, it's now ours. So so the colonizing continues. We are colonizing France one boat at a time. So, and why I say like the Bart is back. Right, okay, so if we have a look, there's a couple of really minor differences. So obviously, visually, it's the same ship, obviously, but it's got a fancy skin on it. Only difference is Bart has the choice between main battery reload booster and enhanced secondary targeting, whereas the La Founder has choice between speed boost or secondary targeting. And stats wise, I believe they're almost identical apart from reload. I've got 22.9 on the Bart. The build's the same, the commander's the same, for the moment at least. And stats wise, it's 32.8, so it's like almost a second slower reload. But you've still got the reload booster, you've got the same range, you've got the same hit points, you've got the same maneuverability, you've got the same speed. Everything else appears to be the same. Armor, that's a good point actually. Is the armor the same? So yeah, 32mm bow. Take all this off. Have a look at the citadel. So the casement armor. So you still got the turtle back armor. You still have a 32mm deck. Side plating still 32. I know it says like 32, but when you remove that, when you look at the Citadel armor, like it's still got 250 to 330. Gun accuracy is different, says Matt. Unfortunately, we don't have a stat that tells you whether the gun accuracy is different. Do you know what we can do? We can play them. We can find out. So I'll switch. I'll put Robert Jujard on. We'll have a quick game in the Foudre. Foudre. I don't know. It's French. And we'll have a quick game in the Jean Bart, and we'll see if there's any like particularly egregiously noticeable differences in the gun accuracy. Do you know what I'll do? I'll put all the boosters on just because Jean Bart has all the boosters on. Where's my duck of war flag? Duck of war flag. Can't go into battle without your duck of war flag. Right. Here we go. Let's take out the La Foudre and see if there's any egregious differences. How's that the Jean Bart? It is. It's the Jean Bart because it's the Jean Bart. It's literally everything about it is the same. It's the same hull. It's the same guns. Okay, it's got a weird fancy camo on it. Apparently, I'm not as in the know as I am. Apparently, the Sigma's been reduced by 0.1. It's still got the main battery reload booster, which is the thing that made Jean Bart so goddamn powerful in the first place. So yeah, everything about it so far says Jean Bart. It'll be in the store as of the 1st of December. You're getting a sneaky preview of it. Thanks to your favourite CC. Okay, well, one of the CCs that you may or may not appreciate. But yeah. Yeah, they'll be 1st of December they're coming out. When I looked at my build, I'll double check. I don't think I noticed any difference in the rudder shift. Well, that Edinburgh's going broadside. If there's ever a time to use main battery reload booster. You can just stay bow on to an Edinburgh, it can't really hurt you if you're in a battleship. It can chip away at you slowly, but it's very slowly. And he's not aiming for our superstructure, which kind of makes it easy for us. So, apologies, chat. It's a bit hard to keep up with it when you're sort of trying out a ship for the first time. I will, once we get through this battle, have a look and try and catch up with everyone. Right, try and take out the Richelieu's guns. Probably the best bet. Baltimore's well inside his smoke, and we're losing friends here. Our DD has decided to fuck off over there, and our cruiser. I can kind of understand the Suzuki trying to get away. Switch to HE and I'm just going to start burning this Richelieu down. Like, ideally you want to get around the flanks with a ship like the Jean Bart. Like, we're stuck in the middle. Neither of our flanks are really pushing. Their team seems to be quite set on hanging back. And yeah, now we're like one ship against three. Oh, at least Suzuki's got some torps off. Is he going to hit the Richelieu? He did. That's nice. I don't think he... Did he catch it? He might have caught a flood, actually. Look at how quickly his health is going down. Right, I think the Sigma changing seems to be a thing. Because, like, this doesn't seem like Jean Bart accuracy. It could just be me. It could be some bias. I've not played the Jean Bart in a very long time. I tend not to play ships that I consider overpowered. And Jean Bart is Jean Bart, Wichita, or Chikov. Like, it's up there. It's up there with, like, you know, some of the strongest ships. Strongest ships ever made. What's this battleship coming in? There's a Massachusetts coming in as well. Credit to this Suzuya. Like, I am glad he's decided to stick around and help us out. That Massachusetts keeps on pushing out broadside. He's gonna be behind the island before I can reload. Let him have this salvo. Hopefully he doesn't break our guns. We'll turn our guns away because, like, the side armor on the turrets are much stronger than the fronts. Of course, the classic sail broadside, get idiot protection. Is that a Suzuya? Suzuya's finally gone down. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that a ship can just sail broadside like that and just, like, completely get away with it. Is there no justice? Is there no justice? There is none. Actually, I can just answer that. There's none. There's none. He just pushes out broadside, it's like, la da da. Not a problem. There. They've all got island cover at the moment. Edinburgh's running. Can we make this Iowa a victim? What's he doing? He's angling now. Morning, King. Sorry, like I said, sorry, chat. I will be back with you. Playing a new ship, and I kind of want to try my best to get the best out of it that I can. Fire on the Iowa. We didn't actually score any damage, but we did score a fire, which he's instantly put out. Which, in all fairness, is kind of good. If we get another fire on him now, I'm going to hold our shots for a couple of seconds because, you know, let the damage con run out. I want to hit him again and it block the fire straight away. There we go. And that's permafire. That's going to burn. Maybe we can get a second one on him. I don't know if that's going to 100% seal his fate. We did see him just using his his heal. Dead. He's done for. There is no recovery from that. Question is the Foudre going to see us going broadside to him here? Hope not. Well, that was a waste of a salvo. By the time I try and slow down and try and get back, it's going to be too late, so I'm just going to push around and hopefully still broadside. No, the enemy's actually taking a cap. Foudre was backing up. He's got turtleback armor as well, so we're going to aim up slightly. Massachusetts. Well, no, I was going to do the whole idiot protection thing again, but let's be honest, he was angling and he was moving out. Just realised that Kronstadt's engine was out as I fired the first salvo, so that's why I pushed the second salvo back a touch. Oh my god, that Kronstadt's got the luck of the gods. I'm just going to push them. I can't see them. Even if I was on my own at this point, I can't see them killing me, but we do have support from down south as well. Semi-tempted to switch to HE just because he's running away. But oh, he's going to turn. Oh, no. Try and get some shells into his super structure. Oh yeah, crap! I didn't realise until until who was it that I kind of looked at chat, half seen Kraken. Yeah, of course. Damn it! Just shy of a Kraken in our first outing in La Foudre. And rare. Yeah, first came out almost a 3k base XP game. Just shy of 3k. If only that Massachusetts sailed broadside to us a little bit more, we would have got it. Right, okay, someone said the rudder shift time is slightly different. 13.3 from Bart. 13.6. Ah, right, okay, but I do have the rudder module on here. Steering gears, which gives minus 20%. So, yeah, so La Foudre is basically a Jean Bart with better rudder, slightly less accurate guns. Fancier paint job. So yeah, that's and like honestly, like you just seen it like first game. Like I think you can kind of tell there's a bit of a difference between the accuracy of the guns. Like might be a little bit of like weird bias there. Oh, new captain voiceover. We'll chuck the new captains on and get their voiceovers. I just wanted to do like a fair and equal comparison. And I can't do that with like a maxed out commander versus like a new commander or a 12-2 commander. Kev's telling me, I hope you don't get your wrist slapped for this important public service. I don't know. I've not done anything wrong. So yeah, it's marginally different, but like let's be real, that ship's a Jean Bart. They've got the Jean Bart back, but this time you've got to buy it. Queen is in chat. How do Queen? Good morning, King. I believe I noticed King, and I did say hello. Ah crap, we're starting again already. Steak, stew, and dumplings for dinner. God damn it, Queen! Always with the food, making me hungry. Cold weather forecast in the UK. Prepare for snow. Yeah, but with that, Queen, right? I'm pretty sure for every single winter from as long as I can remember, they have always forecasted terrible winters. They're all like, "Oh, the UK is set for 6 foot of snow," and like we get like an inch of snow. We have had a couple of like bad like short periods, but for sure we've had some. Well, like every year, it's like it's just British media. British media is like, doomsday is afoot, and like every winter is going to be the worst winter on record, and like every winter is not the worst winter on record. Oh, look at this! Oh, cute! Pair of Bismarcks all dressed up fancy. Yeah, me saying that in my pirate costume. Oh no, I'm not in the pirate costume. I'm in the Jean Bart. See, like accuracy. All right, maybe. Like, obviously, like we can't. We can neither confirm nor deny. Like, we're not doing anything specifically to focus on the metric of accuracy. You know, we're not shooting at things from specific range. We have no fancy naval medical measuring equipment. But it's just, oh yeah, like look at those, look at that salvo. And again, like this is the kind of thing I kind of want to get in the flank, but I spawned in the middle again, kind of stops me pushing a flank. Held that shot a little bit, not because I'm trying to yeet the kill, because I was trying to get him at a, trying to ensure that we get a good angle on him. Alright. No, Bismarck is shooting at me. Yeah, none of his shells hit. Classic Bismarck dispersion. Like I'd almost happily say that, like, yeah, there's obviously like a difference in the accuracy between the two. Jean Bart does seem to. Back. There's a DD&B. I want to get torpedoed. I'm gonna run out of time to use my reload booster if I don't use it soon. Use one of them soon. Won't be able to use the second one because of the cooldown time. Oh, he's trying to keep himself angled. Like, we probably should switch to HE. Because they're both bow on. Like, there's two cruisers here. Like, what are the two cruisers? Kronstadt. Wichita. Like, I shouldn't have the ability to set fires with a Wichita there. Like, the Wichita should already have, like, set them all on fire. Bit of luck, we noticed that they were trying to take B, or they were taking B. We could get back. Like, I think, yeah, the Wichita does appear to have them both on fire at least. Might as well use a heal. Not because we need to. And that's the problem. Like, never keep your heals for when you need them. It's just like, yeah, I'm not really under fire. Oh, well, I am now by secondaries, obviously. But, like, I'm not in any sort of immediate threat. But again, if I don't use it, I'm going to lose it. And I'd rather have used it and sort of wasted the heal rather than completely ignored it and needed it, you know, 5 minutes down the line. See, that Bismarck's not on fire. Kind of bizarre. Strange. I believe that he should be on fire. Should probably start turning a little bit because of that DD. And I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to switch to HE. So there's their DD. There's the black. I believe these Bismarcks are definitely abusing will to rebuild. Just because of like how many fires they should have had set on them by now. Is that black in a division with them? No, it's just... But fair play to that black, he's like... He's actually supporting them quite well. I just realised there is a battleship that's rolling through B. This match isn't particularly going in our favour at the moment. What is this? Land there. Problem is, I've got to be careful. I'm 100% going to get caught in a crossfire. So the cruiser there, the two Bismarcks. And then Landair pushing here.
Problem solved, sir.
To knock out one of his guns. Fires. Oh my god. I don't think there was really a lot more we could have done there. Has the Wichita got torpedoes I didn't know about? Or is he's just going for the ram, isn't he? Like, you can bow tank that all day long. French. My God. Right, okay. Well, lucky if we get an inch of snow. Well, like, in all fairness, I've moved down by the sea now, so we don't really get snow because of all the salty air. It's time for Wargaming to put the OG unmodified version of the John Bart in the steel store and give those of us, and give those of us to have the other important stuff as something to grind for. Yeah, but I think the problem is the Jean Bart is... Oh, the Jean Bart might be a little bit too strong. Like, statistically based off the spreadsheets and stuff, Richelieu is actually the strongest, like the best performing Tier 7 tech tree ship. So you've got the best tech tree ship with a reload booster as the premium. It's a little bit tough, but at least I think with the new version, at least of the Jean Bart, with it having a bit of an accuracy nerf, a slightly slower reload, like kind of brings it back in a balance a bit. And I think you're gonna have to play it slightly different. Like, you're not gonna be able to do the classic Jean Bart sit at the back of the map and spam everything. You're gonna have to. I guess it kind of forces you to push the flanks a bit more, where you're gonna get the most out of it. Every time I tune in, you're on fire and blow up in the first 10 seconds. Well, I've done 130k. Like, not my greatest game, but I definitely done more in it than yeah. I was no potato. And you missed it at the last match. We were like seconds away from a Kraken. You think they're trying to see if they can really bring Jean Bart back? I don't think so. I think Jean Bart is one of those ships that, like, and I don't like saying it because, like, you know, how can I explain? Like, I kind of feel bad for people who don't have Jean Bart, who missed that out and never got that really strong ship. But in another way, I kind of feel it was a bit like with like Belfast and Atlanta, like Jean Bart, Belfast, Atlanta. They were like really difficult ships. The campaigns were much harder at the start. Like, the campaigns were more like hardcore mode that you get now. So it's also, like, Jean Bart's also kind of like, it's like a little bit of a badge of honor. And there's the part of me which is like, well, I worked my arse off to get the Jean Bart. It really was like a tough campaign. I don't think everyone should just have it. But then the other part of me is like, but yeah, like, it's a really strong ship. Like, why shouldn't everyone have it? Do you get me? Like, I know there's some word salad there. Okay, I get it. But that's like my thoughts. It's like, this ship is special because one, it was one of the first. Like, it was one of the, well, it wasn't one of the, it was one of the first, wasn't it? Probably in the first like 5. I think it came out in the first half of the year, didn't it? Of like the official release. So it was like one of the early ships. So it's like, you know, for people who've been playing the game for years, but it is now 3 years. It's like, yeah, like, you kind of deserve something like a little bit special. I think the only way they could really bring it back is to do like a CE edition, to change the Jean Bart to the CE, Jean Bart CE, and then have like, if they done it, even if they brought it back exactly how it is, I'd like to see them do that. So at least there's like a that guy's OG. Do you know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with how they should bring it back unmolested. Like, I don't get me wrong, Kev. I get it, 100% get it. Like, I know why people want to have this ship. It's like the Wichita. I understand completely why people want to have the Wichita. But do you know what I mean? Like, there's that part of me that was like, well, I worked really fucking hard for that ship. So, like, if they re-release it, it should be really hard to get. Like, it should be a hard ship to get. It shouldn't be easy, because it wasn't easy for us. And you know, like, I think people that were playing it really early do they kind of deserve, like, don't they deserve a little something? Right, okay, where is this new commander? Michael Leterre. What a hairdo this gentleman has. Right, okay, so let's have a quick look at this new captain then. So his base trait is L'Abarrage, ships, ATBA shell damage. Ooh, right, okay, this might be juicy for some other builds. ATBA is anti-torpedo boat armament. Basically secondaries. They've changed it, been tweaked a little. Oh right, okay, so this kind of makes sense for the ship as well. So you put Brawler on there. Ooh, Porcupine. All the secondaries are on the back. Rather go for drill bits. Main battery reload booster makes sense. I'll be back. Fire duration when damage control parties on cooldown is reduced. Reduced flood into ships. That's kind of nice. Master mechanic. Reduce the fire damage. Running with scissors just because I'm playing solo. Like, I think if you're playing solo, will to rebuild is pointless because you're less likely to be able to abuse it. Hey Tom, no, not not really. I'll do the quick TLDR. So Jean-Bart is back, or will be back as of the 1st of December. These boats aren't currently available as of yet, but yeah, it's essentially back in a slightly different guise. It's got better rudder, slightly less accurate, but still has the main battery reload booster. Our first game out in it, we were a second away from a Kraken. It's a very good ship. It feels like Jean-Bart. It's very similar to Jean-Bart. Maybe this is a ship that we would potentially try and focus more on accuracy, or improving the accuracy. I know what I want. I want let's go for Charles Madden and Sean Host. Oh yes, I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Slap like or dislike. If you're not liking this and you don't like me and you think I'm a pleb, hit that thumbs down as well. Like, I don't care. At least I know that at least I know then that I suck. If I know that I suck, I can do stuff to change that. So, let's see how that has changed our ship. So stats wise, we have a 19.6 second reload, which obviously we could get that down more. Like, you could get a 17-second reload on this easily enough. I think our firing range has obviously decreased massively with this build. Rudder shift's come down a bit. And have we lost hit points? How have we lost hit points? I'm confused. Oh, we got nothing on there on the Jean Bart that gives us extra hit points. 69k. 66. So what have we done to reduce our hit points? Battleship main battery range is nerfed. Speed is nerfed. HP is nerfed with Megalomania. Right, okay, fair enough. I'm wondering actually. Who else reduces reload? Like, should we see how low we can get the reload on this? I don't play battleships a lot, so why? Madden is obviously one guy. Bad, you right, Revel. Where is Revel? Hello to Revel, main battery reload time minus 4.2. And ding. Are we gaining anything 3.6? I thought Cunningham was close to that, but also give us traverse speed as well. Is Cunningham the better option? Find Cunningham again now. Where are you? Where are you, sir? Oh no, Madden. Oh, 2.7, so 1% better, but you do get the better turret traverse. Okay. What can we... Can we get Megalomania up? Oof, we can. So obviously we can improve on that. I don't have accommodations for it at the moment, unfortunately. Oh no, would it make a difference? Oh yeah, it would. It gives another 2.5%. Wow. Wow. There's cruisers that are gonna reload slower than this. 17.8. We get another 2.5% off that as well. This is gonna be interesting. At least I may screw it up, but at least you'll get to use the new commander voice as well. His unique skill. Ah, crap. We did look at it just now. I think it's got something. It's secondary battery damage. Is his base trait, and crap. His unique skill was a thumbs up. I looked at it and thought it's not something I particularly care about. And why Madden is because of turret traverse as well. Turret traverse is important if you're going to be a brawler. I feel. Could be wrong. Could be an idiot. Oh, tall kid's in here. Tall kid, are you sniping? It's better. Oh my god! That's the sailing Robin. Nah, not quite. He does sound quite like Mr. Robin, though. They should have just got Robin to do the voiceover. I would have been happy with the sailing Robin as a commander instead. They should. I don't think, like on PC, like I know they've got Jingles as a commander. I don't think we're ever going to see Jingles as a commander. You know, like an ACC as a commander. Yeah. But yeah, hell yeah. I'd get Robin to do a French commander voiceover. That'd be brilliant. Like if he was spotted, we were going to get spotted soon enough. Aiming up because he was turning out. Ah, if only I had AP loaded. Why didn't I switch to AP now? I've only got a 17-second reload. Of course I switch, and I use my main battery reload booster. And he disappears. That could have been far worse. This is not working out as intended. Through the gap. Oh, what? Oh, we're dead. Dead suck. Go, 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 go! Speed boost. We'll not talk about that, okay? We heard the new commander. That was all that match was about. In all fairness, terrible match and terrible spawn for a brawling battleship. In all fairness, like we needed to push in, but then we didn't have anyone spotting, and I'm not going to make any more excuses for my poor behaviour. I'd fire with a seed. Maybe. So, where is it? Let's have a look. So yeah, so his unique trait, so his base trait is secondary. I'm just going to call it secondary. It's ATB, but they're secondary. It's secondary shell damage, and his unique is back with fire duration when damage fire duration when damage control parties on cooldown, and damage to your ship reduced. As his unique trait. I'm 100% going to put Jujard back on that. Is there a difference in the second? Do you know what? I didn't pay attention to the secondaries. Artillery. So Jean-Bart has 4.7 kilometer secondaries. Oh, well spotted. Foudre has 7 kilometer secondaries. So yeah, secondaries are better as well. So you definitely want to set this up for brawling. Like it's definitely a brawler version of Jean-Bart, which I kind of like because at least it's unique. Like it's got you know, it's got that unique part of it. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the Caprice. So let's have a look at its stock, shall we? So 70 knot torpedoes, which have an 8.3 kilometer range, 7.5-second reload with reasonable alpha, main battery, reload booster, or smoke. British run and gun smoke. Stats 1800 hit points. Got the 139mm main battery. 42.7 knots. This is base. And yeah, concealment's not great, but like this is stock. So above average ability to change direction. Did it? I noticed that maneuverability. 4.3 second base rudder. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's agile. Can be equipped with the main battery reload booster, sequential torps, so they can be launched one by one. Right, okay, so you've got a fantastic speed, a fantastic agility, potential for smoke, and British single launch torpedoes. This is actually quite different. So yeah, it is Le Fantasque. This ship looks very similar to the French tier 7 destroyer La Fantasque for some strange reason. I like that they've got a little bit of sense of humor in some description as well. Right. So I guess the $1 million question is: what does Miss Davis give us as abilities? So a labyrinth prowess, torpedo launch reduction time, cooldown for all consumables as a base trait. Contact is imminent. Subsurface venture. Contact is imminent. Best one to go for. You can. Right. Her unique trait is torpedo damage whilst launching one by one, plus 5%, and increases smoke. You can go for a fragile threat. Oh, look at me now. Fragile threat. I think with smoke and perceptive could be really strong. Make it bloody quick as well. Especially would give me speed. How sneaky can we make this? Go for a unique trait. I will. We'll go and switch it now. Maybe bay on. This is. I wish the filter setting was a bit better. I don't like the filter settings, but I tend not to use it too much. So you reckon we should go for the torp damage? I think we're gonna run smoke just to see what a French DD can do with smoke. Right, let's have a look at the stats now before we go putting on some modules. Our concealment down to 6.1. See, that's the thing, the concealment on the ship. Kind of bad. 44 knots. Pretty quick. Yeah, Tom, that's what I was talking about, why I don't like the filter system. You can only filter it by ship type, I believe. But yeah, if you could filter it by nation, it's like, oh, okay, I want to put Bay on. Right, so that, where's the Germans? There. No, Got to scroll through them all. Upgrades. I don't know if I can afford to upgrade. What even mod systems? One on. That's right. We're gonna need concealment mod. We are literally gonna be out of money. Honestly, I don't know if any of these mods are useful. Like if you go on full taupe, then yeah, maybe the torpedo launchers work. Does it need to be any more agile? Like, does it really need that? I'm thinking propulsion. This is going to leave me with 200,000 credits. It's because of all these tier 8s, man. Like, what tier 8s am I missing? I don't think I'm missing any of the tier 8s now. I have all of the American tier 8s. I think I have all the Japanese tier 8s. Yeah, I do. I'm missing Jutland. I have all the Germans. I don't think I have none of the French yet. I'm trying to think who has the tier 8. Yeah, I have all the Russians. Italians don't have tier 8. Do they? Yeah, it's expensive. I think I worked out. I think it was like 36 or 37 million. Just run premium ships for a while and you make your money back in no time. Yeah, I will. I'll have to. I've got no choice. I've got to run. Can't risk playing a standard ship. Right. Okay. So what's our concealment? 5.5. I think 5.5 is actually reasonable, especially when we've got like 8.3 kilometer torps. Only one thing for it. Basically, that's what I've been doing. I've just been playing premium ships. Buying a new tier 8. Going back to play premium ships. Can't afford to play the tier 8. But in all fairness, I think, like, it's weird. Like, I think, like, I'm glad they implemented tier 8, and it's probably brilliant for new players. But for anyone who hasn't got a lot of the legendary ships, because I've got, like, all of the legendaries. So, like, it almost feels pointless playing the tier 8s when I've got the legendaries. But if you're new and you're playing through the tech trees, and you know, your final goal for all those tech trees is the tier 8, I think it's really good. But I think for the older players, for the people that have been around for a lot longer, I think the tier 8 is a bit too little, too late. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Yeah, if they had them before legendary, it'd be way more exciting. Buffalo's the only thing with radar. Oh my god, look at this thing turning. Like, imagine if you put that rudder mod on you. Shake, yeah, me. Wait. Yeah, single fire, or pretty wide. Carriers over A. Friesland and Kagero here. See, now, like I really want to kill these DDs. Like, I'm a cruiser player, so like, killing DDs is my thing. Killing DDs is like what I do, and I really want to murder them. I can probably outrun this guy's torpedoes. But, like, I can't. I don't feel like I can't. Like, the problem is now I can't turn. Because I'm pretty much as fast as their torpedoes are. I'm, like, stuck in this, like, web of torpedoes. Yeah, see, like this is my problem when I play DDs. Like, being a cruiser player, like, I want to kill them, but I don't want to go over there because there's the buffalo. But I don't know if I can outgun the Friesland. Like, maybe if I had the reload booster. We still have to. Yeah, I have to. I think he's dropped them too short. Step off the throttle. Best carrier player ever. Oh, this is infuriating because, like, you know that carrier's gonna come back for us, or I'm assuming he's gonna come back for us. Yeah, he is. Keep on forgetting that I do have smoke that I can use. It's like, the carrier's focusing me, which is good. It's good. He's shit. He's a shit carrier player. He can't hit me with torps. He drops his torps far too late. But he's stopping me from doing anything. Which is exactly what he should be doing. Probably not because he's playing well. It's probably more to do with the fact that I'm in a ship that nobody has.
Torpedoes to port.
What the fuck am I spotted by, are they?
Time for a smoke screen. Smoke screen deployed.
Oh fuck.
Torpedoes astern. Driver like she's stolen.
Driver like she's stolen. Yes, I will. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I have to be dead. How am I not dead?
Time for a smoke screen.
Ah.
Okay, bear with me. The red team is somehow in the lead. I need fire support.
Yeah. I was focused on a lot there. And like, oh man, I'm kind of infuriated. I'm not mad. I am a little bit. Like, I didn't seem to be getting much support. Like, their carrier was harassing me, and then to run into their cargo, and like a little bit of bad luck. I like somehow our team is in the lead. Oh man, drive it like you stole it. Like, like, and considering you're in a very fast AD, like that's just like I'm impressed. And because you didn't use fragile threat, if you had, you'd have been dead. Maybe I wouldn't have been spotted if I had fragile threat on. Like that Kagero had like a 5 kilometer or 5.1. I think I spotted him at. If I had fragile threat, maybe I would have gotten away with it. Maybe, maybe not. That black firing armor piercing after.
Minutes to go.
2% extra consumer for yeah. Fragile threat I think is still useful, but it's definitely for like, you know, people really like trying to min-max their playstyle. Like it's only something to use if you're going full sneaky, like full sneaky. But then, like, how many ships do you want to actually go full sneaky with? Like, I don't really want to sit here and watch the rest of this game play out, but I want to try the Caprice again. Because I think that ship has some serious potential. yeah, like on the Japanese towboats, like fragile threads, I think is worth it because, like, your whole goal is not to be spotted, like, ever. Fair play to that black. At least he's turned around and killed the Kagro. Did he get the Kagro? Like smoking up with really slow torps. Like he's in smoke. Like he should have been shooting at that Flander. I would have been shooting at Flander, but not necessarily saying it's correct. Stylo says, glad we can buy the captains and not a crate. Like honestly, like people can dislike the monetization policies of wargaming as much as they want, and like predominantly, like I'd agree. Like I think it is a very expensive game, but then I suppose that their sort of policy seems to be like 20% of the player base pays for like 80% of the game. So like they rely on the whales. Like that's their business model, and that's their business model. If that's what they want to do, fine. Like, it's their game. They can do with it as they like. But the gambling mechanics I absolutely hate. And I've told Wargaming this. I've been produced about it. I've even told Blip, like on the podcast. I was like, yeah, I hate it. I hate gambling mechanics. But yeah, the fact that they like you should have, I think you should have the option. It's like you can buy it outright for this extortionate price, or you can run the risk and spend 250 doubloons on a single crate, and you know keep on buying those crates till forever if you have to. You must. Like if you've got the option, it's I think having the option makes it far less egregious. I just realised maybe that's something I should have checked. I'm assuming they wouldn't have given me the ships if I wasn't allowed to play them. Oh right, they've released a blog about them. Oh right, okay, so yeah, we have like the full breakdown of like the difference between the ships. So Caprice's torpedo reload time has been increased from 88 seconds to 95 seconds. The main battery shell damage has been reduced from 2,000 to 1,800 for HE, and from 2,700 to 2,500 for AP. And the main battery reload time is increased from 67.5. But then obviously you get the smoke generator and sonar. I didn't notice that. That's one thing I didn't notice, which we should probably talk about. Yeah, so you get speed boost or sonar. I don't think it's particularly good sonar. I'd rather stick with the speed boost, to be honest with you. And for the Foudre, so okay, so this is based on the Jean Bart. The differences are the rudder shift time was reduced from 16 to 12.6 seconds. The main battery, so accuracy, the Sigma has changed from 1 to 1.2. Oh, this is for secondary batteries. So the secondary batteries have gone from 4.5 to 6.7. But they are slightly less accurate, but the damage has been increased. The 4-inch 100mm guns now do 1,550 damage as opposed to 1,400. The 152mm secondaries have gone from 2,200 to 2,350. Main battery range has been reduced from 17.5 to 16.5 kilometers. Accuracy Sigma has changed from 1.8 to 1.7. So Sigma, I believe the way Sigma works is the higher the Sigma value, the better the accuracy. So it is a slight nerf, and the reload time there's been a second added to the reload time. You can obtain these ships and captains on their own in the store. Alternatively, you can try cracking open some crates. Yeah, and that I'm 100% fine with. Like, they give you the option of you can buy them outright, or you can run the risk with crates. If you want to gamble, you can gamble. I don't give a shit what anyone does. I don't feel like I'm in a position to tell anyone what they should or shouldn't do with their money. But you shouldn't be forced to gamble. 100% agree with you. You shouldn't be forced. I missed a game in the fake John Bart. It's the fake John Bart. It's the John Bart. In all fairness, Ebbing, whatever the hell you call it, is the only ship I think we've ever had before it goes on sale. Like, usually we get ships on the day of sale, like on the day of release. So so this is actually quite rare to actually get the ships before they're actually launched. So so this is kind of nice. So ooh, there is a code as well. Copy. There's a code. I've just typed it in the chat on YouTube. So apologies for the people on Twitch and Facebook. But I haven't got them loaded up. But yeah, there's a code for the cursed devilfish flag. It's basically a non-C version, slightly nerfed. Well, it's slightly nerfed, slightly buffed in other areas. Like, it's kind of like how a premium ship should be. Not exactly the same, slightly different, something unique. So the La Foudre is definitely a Jean Bart, but it's kind of unique in the fact that it has better secondaries. It's more agile. But the guns aren't as good. Howdy Hive, how you doing? Hey Hugh is a worse Jean Bart guy. I don't know if it's worse. My first game was almost a Kraken. What, my second game was fucking terrible. But my first game was almost a Kraken. So we were like seconds off a Kraken. We had like 3k base XP. Like, this is definitely a good ship. And I'm not saying that, I'm not some shill for wargaming. I'm not just trying to sell people stuff. It's like, I don't care. If you buy this ship, it affects me in no way, shape or form whatsoever. Yeah, so, like, but I do think it's a good ship. And, like, this is our second attempt at the new commander build for it, which is more focused on brawling, and getting up close and personal. So we're gonna see if the commander, the commander definitely makes the ship different. But is it worth it? Warrior Bismarck, hello, welcome back. Glitchy, how are you doing? Hive, no one could ever call you a wargaming shill, unlike some CCs. Well, some people will. And, like, yeah, wargaming give me a bunch of free shit. And I'm really appreciative of the bunch of free shit. But what do I do with that free shit? What I do is I do my best to let you guys know if it's worth you spending your money on. Because people will spend money on the game. And, like, I wouldn't like to see anyone buy a junk ship. Like I wouldn't. I'd be as annoyed as you guys would, or buying something that was terrible. Right, Kutchezov does have torpedoes. Like the fact that I've got 3 cruisers around me, and fucking none of them are here. Like, do any? What are those 2 behind me? Plymouth could have radar. Plymouth's miles away. What is that there? Wichita. Wichita's got radar. Come on, cruisers. Fucking get in this. Just fucking overpens. My God, thank you for showing up. I know I've lost a lot of hit points, but that was kind of fun pushing in. Like, if these guys actually, like, didn't hang back, I wouldn't be sitting here with no health left. So I'm going to sit behind this rock for a minute. And, what have we got there? Baltimore and a Bismarck. Oh yeah, it's always the same. Especially when you're, like... When a ship is, like, new, like, first day, like, it's bad. But, like, these ships aren't even released, which is way worse. Like, I need to wait until I can heal. Like, I think when running the brawler build, like, I think actually will to rebuild. I don't like using will to rebuild because, one, if you play solo, will to rebuild is typically kind of pointless. But I also think it's one of those broken perks that that kind of shouldn't be in the game. I'm not entirely sure what to do here because I don't just want to die. Like, nobody wants to die. Oh, I'm just shy of 17. Oh no, we're gonna go over. See, we can wait another minute and we can probably get ourselves back up to like 25, 26k. This is French. This is very much a French boat. I'm gonna use my reload booster before I die. What?
It's getting hot in here. It might be the fire.
Either of these guys set me on fire, that's it, I'm done for. He's angling too much. King George is angling away now at this point.
It's getting hot in here. It might be the fire.
Come on. Yes, at least we got a final little fuck you in there. Yeah, I think maybe adjusting the build slightly and putting some of either will to rebuild or putting that anti-fire perk on. But it's tough out here in new ships, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. And in all fairness, I was probably a bit of a knob by pushing a little bit too hard, too soon, as opposed to being a bit more sensible about it. Right, you know what? Let's return to port. Let's take out the Caprice again. Where's the Caprice? Was there anything I was going to change about the Caprice from last time? I don't think there was. I don't think I recall wanting to swap anything around. I'm always around Hive, and while I'm just finishing Christmas shopping and this shopping of this and that, that's me done. Ah, man, Christmas shopping. I think we got Christmas shopping done here. My God, like, I hate Christmas. Like, I love Christmas. Like, Christmas is definitely a thing for kids, like, and for family. That's great. But it's like buying people gifts. I hate it because there's, like, I don't know. I'm just like of that kind of personality, should we say, where, like, I'm almost too honest with things. Like, I don't really have a filter. And, like, when someone gives me another pair of socks, it's like, well, actually, I quite like getting socks for Christmas. But you know when you get that someone gives you a present and it's shit. Like, I can't physically, like, I literally just can't, what's the word, like, I can't pretend to be enthusiastic about something. If someone gives me something and it's shit, I'll be like, ah, thanks. You know, I can't be like, oh, thanks, oh my God. I can't do it. Like, it's just not in me to do it. And because, like, I know I can come across as an absolutely unappreciative arsehole about these things, it's like, trying to buy something for someone then, it's just like, yeah, well, what if it's shit? Like, I'm like, I know they're going to pretend to like it. I know they're going to be like, oh, thank you. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's just what I wanted. And it's going to end up in the back of their cupboard. And I've just wasted like 30 quid buying someone something that they don't like, they don't appreciate. And, like, it's... it fucking makes me hate Christmas. Like, part of me, like, I don't want to push into the cap. Because... if I get spotted, there's those two battleships moving over. that 3 battleships that moved over. Okay, granted, the Gnoise now is fucked off around the corner now. I kind of want to maybe try and screen for torps for my team. But then I also don't want to fucking eat a bunch of torps. And there's a black. Oh my god, how bad is this guy's detection? Come on, guys. I've got him fucking spotted for you. Somebody shoot him. I don't want to get shot at by those battleships.
Smoke screen deployed.
Like, I know he's going to be filling this area with torps.
Get back.
I should back up. Like, he could radar me. Like, why he hasn't radared me, God only knows. Or where are those torps? Like 5 seconds to cap the base. Is that Gnoise now pushing through the mid? I don't think he is. Like, he is going around the outside.
Just give me a target. Protect the target at all costs. Just give me a target.
Oof. Those torpedoes hurt.
Big splashes.
Big splashes. Nice.
Apologies, I cannot help you now.
Ah, of course, as soon as I fire them, he changes direction. There's another black with terrible concealment. Was the cruiser spotted him? I think the cruiser spotted him. Like 3 battleships. Like, I just don't want to get spotted because they will kill me really quickly. They should. And with just the cruiser over here.
Stay down there. Sweet victory is within our reach. Driver like she's stolen.
Hive, how can you play with those ships when I can't see them in store? Right, okay, so, I am what's called a wargaming community contributor. So, on occasions, we get ships early. We get legendary ships, like, the day the patch is announced, so we get to showcase the ships And yeah, in Wargaming's infinite wisdom, they've decided to give us the pirate ships early. He's turning in. Like, that Brandenburg's dodging my torps anyway, so might as well try and do some damage to this this black.
Time for a smoke screen.
I don't want to voluntarily take a bunch of damage when I'm the only ship over here.
Not a problem anymore.
I think I might just because that Brandenburg keeps on moving. Like, I don't think he's gonna make it particularly easy for us to torp him. So I think what I'm actually gonna do, I'm actually gonna switch my focus to this Gneisenauer over here. Try and yeet that kill.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
And yes, I do have the new commanders. You not hear this fine British lady? Okay. Adjusting course. Ah, sorry, this is the last guy. We might as well open up. The guns are not bad on this, in all fairness. They are those 139mm, so they actually do some damage as well. Where are my paid for actors? Where are the battleships that just sail in straight fucking lines? Anyone? Anyone have any idea where those guys are today? German battleships dodging. What the f is going on? How did we do? I felt like that was actually a quite 2500 base XP. That was pretty good. Right, okay. What is going on here with chat? My current experimental ship is a Monarch with a concealment build. I've got it down to 11.2 concealment on a battleship with a 22-second reload. That's kind of disgusting. I really like the Monarch as well. Actually, I play the Monarch quite a lot. Like I don't know why it's so underrated. In general, like nobody seems to. You don't see many Monarchs being played. Duh, duh, duh. Oh, Captain Yoink is here. What up, Mr. Yoink? How are you doing? La Fantasque with smoke. Check that out. I'm pretty sure. I think Yoink might enjoy the Caprice a little bit. Oh, you can't hope you killed someone behind you with torps already. Fair enough. Hey Hive, you like the new commanders? Yeah, the new commanders, in all fairness, like they legitimately give new playstyles. Particularly the new French one, for Michael Leterre. Like it's like a full on, it's like a full on like secondary build. You can actually make a really good secondary build with this guy. He's got Porcupine, he's got Properly Meticulous, with his base trait of increased damage. Like, I don't think there's a French commander that gives you those options. I'm pretty sure there isn't anyway. Like, I could be wrong. But yeah, he's definitely unique. I don't think he's overpowered either, because he's quite limited in what he can do. Wrong button. You know, it's brawler or it's secondary. Like, that's it. There's none of his unique traits are, you know, crazy strong or anything. It's not like you need this commander in your life. Like, okay, if you wanna play a brawling secondary build, French battleship, then yes. But yeah, you don't need him. But he's good. He's different, which is, I think, what they should be. They should definitely not be overpowered. And then, of course, we have our new lady friend, Miss Davis, who has, in all fairness, I don't think she's particularly unique. You know, 5% increase to damage of 1x1 5 torps is not anything special. In all fairness, I'd probably just switch that to Fragile Threat. Not Fragile Threat, look at me now. I like having the hit points because you can run and gun in this boat a little bit. You know, she's fairly generic. Don't think there's anything, you know, particularly, like, if I didn't have Adeline Davis, like, I wouldn't be disappointed. Like, you could build something similar with one of the currently available commanders anyway. So bear with me 2 seconds. We will be right back. Just gonna run and grab a drink quickly. And we are back. That's better. I really need that. I ran into the little boy's room whilst I was at as well. I was definitely needed. So this commander is a pure top commander. I'll leave through it for smoke builds, definitely. It's actually kind of good because I can just use her on my DDs and keep through it for my Minotaur. Minotaur smoke build. Do a gaming Gallant with her and a gaming Caprice with Vane. I don't think I've got Vane leveled up. Like, honestly, I don't play DDs an awful lot. They give Caprice pre-lure Fantas Torps, but they can't revert Fantasc because balance. Pepega? Have you looked at the La Fantasc? Right, okay. Let's have a look. Which ship has better torps? Where's my Caprice? Here's the beautiful Caprice. So she has 3x3s, 80-second reload time with my build, 8.3 kilometer range, 77 knot speed. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the Fantasc. 3x3s, 75-second reload, 9.6 kilometer range, and 77 knots. The La Fantasc has better torps. So yeah, and like I said, I'm 100% not a shill for wargaming. I'm not a shill for anyone. And yeah, no. So yeah, okay. The torps are sequential. That's it. They've got less range. They're slower, even with a full torp build, and they don't reload as fast. Like, the difference is sequential and 1.3 kilometers difference in range. The French are superior. But yeah, these boats will be released on the 1st of December. Actually, that's a good point. Could have gone for... Could I have got more range? No, you can't get more range on the mod slot. Yeah, so La Fantasc is... well, La Fantasc arguably has better torpedoes. Sorry, I was just having a little snack as well in the mission whilst we load up into the battle. Bart is back, man. It is. This is... In all fairness, like, it's marginally different. It is. It's not quite the Bart, but it's a damn strong ship. I think it's just got a slightly different playstyle, and it'll make people click the video, which is which is always nice. How are you doing, Mr. Mead? But yeah, Caprice. Caprice is definitely... I wouldn't say the Caprice was stronger than a Fantasc, because you don't have the speed boost, sneaky concealment, torps are slower, the torps are shorter. There's a lot about the like if Wargaming straight up released an overpowered ship, I would be like, yeah, this is bollocks. I kind of like the fact that they have sort of nerfed the Jean Bart in ways, at least. So at least it's not, nobody can just go, well, that's an overpowered piece of shit. Like, but then everyone wants the Jean Bart because it's strong. Wait. La Foudre? It's Mr. Krabs! Mr. Krabs. Anyone doesn't know Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs is my my nickname for our good buddy Patriarchy over on Twitch. It's because he's got a really husky voice. Like, he just reminds me of Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. So I call him Mr. Krabs' grumpy brother who smokes too much. Oh, I wonder where those torpedo bombers are coming to. Part of me thinks I should do I should switch to HE. Or like everyone's hitting him with HE. I'm not gonna get any fires or anything. Maybe I can knock out a gun turret or two? If I could fucking hit them. That is another CC. It's getting hot in here. Might be the fire. It's fucking brilliant. Alright. What is their carrier? Sorry. Sorry, Mr. Krabs. You kind of need to have to die quick because it's our other flank that's the problem. Fucking hell, will this carrier fuck off and pay attention to someone else? Ow.
Stern.
I think I prefer the Jujard build. Poor CC's always getting focused. Well, yeah, Pat was focused. I was focused. It's like not fun. Jean-Bart Black. When? I don't know. It's not my decision. I said I really am like it's like a rock and a hard place with with my whole thoughts and feelings on the Jean-Bart. Right, someone asked me to do something with Caprice. Play Caprice with Vane. I don't think I've got Vane leveled up, which is going to be like the problem. I think Vane is probably yeah like he's rank 6, like but he is legendary 3. Like, I've literally never used him. Durka was in one of the matches and he was being focused by everyone. I felt sorry for him, so I put him down with one top. Evil. Not focused when it comes to Hive, it's bad positioning. Is it? Is it? Is it really? Difference is, I'm trying to have fun. And like, you can't brawl from the back of the map with a brawler build. Flank speed might be interesting on the Caprice, with it being so damn fast anyway. What do I want? Deceptive. Smoke on the water. I don't know, I don't use Vane. So, who was it? Who was it that asked for Vane? It was Bad. Bad, give me a build. What do you mean, Captain Yoink? There was a DD next to me. That carrier focused me. Didn't touch the DD, which probably means we're going to win now. Which makes me happy. At least some. I think the standard thing for destroyers is like sneaky builds. What was the defeat, was it? Like, ah, oh, poor Pat. Like, like, yeah, like you just get focused. I say poor Pat, like, look at me, I don't fucking jack shit. There wasn't really much that I could do. Probably shouldn't have pushed out on that Iowa. And then, like, I was trying to get over to the other side to, like, the other side had just died. Just fell bits. Okay, I think. Right, let's have a look at the Caprice now, then, shall we? Consumer's down to 5.1. Give me a minute, Hive, and I'll Discord you my build for Vane. Okay. Maneuverability to 44 knots. Torpedoes at 8.3, 74. Find my Discord. Yeah, but I'm really... Oh, shit. Hive, do you play with fans today? Not today, because today I'm trying to focus on the new ships. When I do subscriber streams, which in all fairness I haven't done one in a while actually, and that reminds me I need to probably need to do one sometime soon. Sure. Oh, hang on. Oh, what's this? I think that's. It was, I mean, that was, he's like, GG Hive, yeah, you're only saying GG because you won. But yeah, when I'm looking at covering new ships, I want the focus to be on the ships and doing stuff that people want me to do with the ships, like this, for example, like putting Philip Vane on there instead. So, you know, and I don't want to get lost in like conversation with other people, then people not really getting to learn anything about the ships. If you get me, then right, where's Kev? Right, okay. I think that's not far off what I picked, isn't it? I went for quick fix instead, and sidestep. Wait, who's your inspirations? You've got, you haven't got Swirsky, is that? Who's your second inspiration? I think I know who it is. Is that, what's his, I forget his bloody name. He's American, I think. William Sims, that's the one. Might be a good call, actually. Let's have a look. 2100 hit points. I can see myself 5.3. That's still pretty good. 44 knots. 4.7 rudder. So our rudder really hasn't taken much of a hit. Right, okay. Let's try it out then. How's Grimlock on the new John Bart? Not tried it. Not looked at it yet. Well, that's something we can definitely have a look at. So again, stream's going pretty good. Well, I think it's going pretty good. Being Sims, yeah. That's a lot of DDs. WOWSL and Summers could be a pain to deal with. Not overly fearful of anything else. Atlanta obviously has radar. But we have 139mm guns with armor piercing. You're in a midway. Get an enemy. Yeah, just stay away from them, legendary. Just stay. Des Moines and Worcester with, like, I know Negan's a good player. I know Negan's a very good player. I don't really know. I've seen Too Good For You all in game, and I usually laugh because he usually ends up dying. But I'm assuming if he's playing with Negan, he is actually pretty good. How goes the Fanta? Still a whopping 1.9 kilometer torp detection. In all fairness, like I've actually had some reasonable success with the torps. Like we know the Friesland's out here, but he doesn't look like he's pushing. Friesland was like last spotted like for you. I'll chuck some speculative torpies out the way. Friesland doesn't have. Okay. Ooh.
Engine boost activated.
Oh, if I was going to say Friesland, yeah, I should expect more than Friesland. I think that was the Summers. I thought someone else would spot him, considering he's like shooting.
Smoke screen set.
Considering they got all the DDs, we do have their battleship and their cruiser over here. Well, yeah, I just realised I'm just about to like sail out straight in front of the an Atlanta. Let's not do that.
Engine boost deactivated.
Only thing I could really do is maybe just outright push the Atlanta and try and torp him. Right, so I've got a DD here with me. Where are the rest of my team's DDs? Hopefully you won't have time to react. Oh shit. Of course he's behind that a little bit. I'm fucking stupid.
Smoke screen set.
Yeah, this Summers is obviously pushing for me, and that's fine. In all fairness, they'll kind of be like I expect the Summers to kill me. Summers is like real strong for the tier. Don't blame the Shikaku for focusing me. First premium tier British. First tier premium tier 7 British DD is even British. But at least we have one now. Monk can stop getting so mad. I think the problem is there aren't really any other... Well, there's no other classes of British DD, I think, that they can use. I think they've used them all, pretty much. In all fairness, I can't remember. I remember there being one guy, I forget his name. Crap, and he was like showing off. He had like an 80-something% win rate, and he's a good player, but he only plays with really good players. And he's like, well, I'm amazing because he always hides in the back of the map, and uses his teammates to build up a better win rate. But like I think sometimes your friendlies, they can receive some fair criticism. Sometimes your team throw games. But other times, like, you know, like I know when I fucked up. Like, there are definitely games where I have not, you know, performed well enough to say I did my part. Like if you can say like, yeah, I've done enough, then it's not your fault. But then like you can definitely screw up. Like that match. Like I got rid of their Atlanta, which should have been super dangerous because there was a lot of DDs in that game. Granted, it turns out the guy was an idiot, and you know, let me kill him so easily. But yeah, so do I feel like I did my part? Yes, if the Atlanta was good, because the Atlanta was terrible and was just sitting there on Island, I probably really didn't do what I should have done. How were the boats? I kinda like them both. I'm gonna put Jijard back on a Foudre because like just I think it suits my playstyle a bit more. The players have been really bad lately. They haven't. I can categorically confirm this. The players are as terrible as they've always been. But I think what happens is, when it comes to as you get more experience and as you get better as a player, like players come and go in this game. There are definitely people that have left. There are definitely a bunch of new players out there as well. So players come and go. But Prince Blip, when we done the podcast with him, give us the stats. And like give us like the stats that showed like how many active players there were without actually having the specific number, but by win rate. And you can see it's constant. They're not getting any better, but they're not getting any worse. But as you as a player get better, and typically, like, I see most people who like watch YouTube, they like the game, they're interested, they're invested, and they watch YouTube, whether it's just for the entertainment or to gain something from it, to gain some sort of educational, you know, boost. You pay attention to the game, which means doesn't matter how good or how bad you were, like, you can still be the best player in the world, but you can still learn, you can still get better, and the better you get, the worse everyone else looks. And like, there's been a lot of talk about terrible teammates. Like, I don't think anyone can say that there hasn't. And a lot of people are like, oh, the teams are trash, the teams are trash, the teams are terrible. Like, why do these people play these games? Oh, well, they should be playing tier 3. You know, like, get out of my games, you shit kids. And although there is definitely a part of me that kind of agrees with that, like, personally, I think RNG should be lowered the further up the tiers you go. Like, it should be harder at higher tiers. Like, bad players should be punished more at higher tiers. I think mistakes should be punished more at higher tiers. It kind of dawned on me the other day, actually, when I was playing. Like, I play Escape from Tarkov. I don't know if anyone plays it, if anyone knows what it is. It's basically, it's a really, really hardcore shooter game. And when I say, like, really hardcore shooter, I mean, like, it's ridiculous. It's genuinely, like, it's a proper hardcore shooter. I fucking suck at that game. Like, I don't stream it, I don't make videos on it because I suck. But what gives me the thrill of that game is when I win. When I win a gunfight in that, to me it's freaking huge. So when you got people that, like, you know, players will condemn for being terrible, it's like, yeah, there might be, but like, when they get that win, when they get that dev struck, for them, it's fucking amazing. And I kind of understand why they do it. I kind of understand why they play high tier. Because, like, yeah, they may not understand the mechanics, they may not be very good, but when they win, that feeling of them getting a win is fucking huge. So I hold no ill will towards what we might consider bad players. Fuck off, New Orleans. I told you, New Orleans. Told you. Side 10's quite squishy, isn't it? Well, let's get that reload booster. It might only let me get one salvo off against this guy, but if he's going to sit there broadside, gonna hurt. Should hurt. Not really. We've still got shots available in the Leon. The Lion, not Leon. So at least it's not a complete waste of a salvo. Of a reload booster, sorry. We do more on a blind fire. Well, not really technically a blind fire. Than a broadside Zy-10. Strasbourg looks like he's going to blow up. I used my speed boost because I didn't want to be broadside to that Flander, and then it turns out he wasn't even looking this way. Ah, New Orleans, we meet again. 4 overpens. Thank you. Thank you, Wargaming. 5, do you like Wichita? I think the Wichita's a very strong ship. I don't particularly like playing it because I think it's too strong. And like I think any ship that's too strong is boring to play. So yeah, it's kind of a tricky one. Like yes, I like it. It's a good ship. It's fun. It's fun to play, but I don't play it much because I feel that it's too strong. Too strong to like if a ship's not a challenge to play, I don't find it overly enjoyable. That the Zy-10. It is the Zy-10. He's gonna rush me with torps. Like maybe we can get a dev strike on him. Not quite. Oh, really? Really? Jesus Christ, that guy should have died. Right, where are we? Region Gaijin, how you doing? I'm pretty good. When you're the best, everyone looks bad. Metajerk, Metajerk says exactly how it is. These pirate boats are a steaming pile of... I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I think the fake John Bart is alright. It's decent. Like it's not terrible. It's not great. Well no, it's kind of good. It's definitely on the good scale. It's not overpowered. It's not John Bart, which is a good thing. And I quite like the Caprice. Kind of fun, but the only problem is, mate, you gotta remember, nobody else has got these ships. So when we're seen in them, we get fucking battered. They light fires though, the secondaries. They're pretty good that way. Oh, Glitchy saying I can't understand that, but yeah, the Wichita, it's a great boat, and like it's easy to love a boat that's really strong. Like I played when the Wichita first came out, I played it a lot. But like it's just my own sort of personal sort of preference with games. It's like I play Tiger 5.9 a lot because it's a really hard ship to play, and like for me it's more rewarding to have a loss where I played well in a ship that's considered bad or a ship that's difficult to play than it is to get a massive stonking win in a ship that's really strong. You know, there's like yes, it's fun shitting all over people, but not all the time. Sometimes, like, I say sometimes, more often than not, I prefer the challenge. Like, I've been playing this game for, like, 3 years. Well, it's over 3 years, isn't it? 3.5 years? You know, I've got, like, I don't know, I've got to be closing in, like, 15,000 battles. And just playing, like, strong meta ships just gets... For me, it just gets dull. For me, it's all about like pushing the boundaries, figuring out the weird, quirky ships, like the ships that are like the amount of people that call Tiger 59 trash. It's like, yeah, okay, I have a 76% solo win rate. My average XP is like 2,800 in it. Like, call it a shit ship all you want. It's fucking amazing when I play it. But like, that's where I get my reward from playing the game. Like, that's just what I like to do. And that's the wonderful thing about the game, is you can do whatever the fuck you like. How much worse is the new John Bart compared to the old John Bart? I would say 7%. It's stronger than the Richelieu. I'd pick it over the Richelieu to play if I was just going for like damage and wins and kills. But it's not as good as the Jean Bart. The Jean Bart is the Jean Bart, and the Jean Bart will always be the Jean Bart. Oh, you haven't played them yet. Well, we've had a comparison of the taupes. So La Fantasque has more range, but it doesn't have the sequential, and slightly faster, but only marginally faster taupes. But I think that's more so down to the build that I run. So I've got 9.6 at 77 knots on La Fantasque. On Caprice, granted that this is more of a gunboat build than a torpedo build, 70 knots and 8.3 kilometer torps. And then you've got the single sequential fire. So I've had some decent games in the Caprice. I think I actually prefer the new commander over the gunboat build. Well, the gunboat build is pretty good, but then I've not upgraded Davis here, did I? No, I didn't. I can only put one level into it if I wanted to anyway, so I don't think that particularly makes any difference. I think the commanders are unique, which is good. Monk is never, ever, ever gonna shut up about tier 7 British DDs. It is one thing, and there's someone in chat. I'm not gonna dox them. Not gonna let their real name out. But the Caprice is from the British Reserve Fleet. So I'm assuming that was one of the ships that was handed over to us, which means it would have been the Reserve Fleet. Which means, yeah, actually, it would have been technically a British ship. So are these ships available in store for doubloons? Not yet. They will be in store on the 1st of December, I believe, which will be Thursday. Look at all them spanners. We do have a lot of spanners in this chat. That's for sure. Because Monk doesn't shut up. That's what it is. Bloody Monk. Jeez. Nah, nothing historical about the Caprice. It's just a joke about the tendency of French ships ending up being British. Well, yeah, that's where like Temeraire comes from, isn't it? The Temeraire was a French captured ship. Not the Temeraire in the game, the original Temeraire. There's a whole bunch of them. Any British ship that's got a French son in it, because we stole it from them. Alright, it's 5 AM here. I'm going back to sleep. Full of disappointment. Don't matter. The ships are nice. They're decent. They're not overpowered. They've got some individuality there. But yeah, the Jean Bart's not the Jean Bart. So I get it. Hive, do you know if there's going to be a Christmas event or whatever you call it? I don't, but there is someone in chat who may or may not be able to tell us. And we'll see if they do. There's usually some sort of Christmas event. They've done the like Advent calendar and stuff in the past. Neither of them are heavy cruisers, which high tier really needs. That is true. We could do some more heavy cruisers. We needed some low tier radar cruisers. Need a tier 4 with a radar. Popping in on lunch, thought I'd harass Hive. Well, thank you, Blee. Welcome. In all fairness, actually, say that, like... with... Where's the new guy? With this guy on here, with Michael Leterre, 17.8 second reload, which you probably can, or you definitely can get lower, if you've got the resources to plug them in. That could be kind of nasty into your 7 1v1 ranked, because okay, not well with this particular. If you're going for like reload and stuff, the secondaries aren't great, but you're so close, the secondaries are going to do work for sure. The low reload, the ridiculous reload booster. I think you can almost get 3 salvos off with a reload booster. Like. In 1v1, this could be fucking nasty. I keep suggesting the terrible voices was voiced by Robin at Wargaming, haven't responded. That was literally the first thing I said. I was like, Robin. I know it's not Robin, but it should have been Robin. So if you could re-record it and just get Robin to do the voice lines, that would be amazing. If Wargaming is out there listening. I would be down. I want Tikana to come back and do a German commander. We need Robin to do us a French commander. We want Prince Blip as our American commander, obviously. Do we want Final Boss as our British commander? I don't think we do. No, only joking. But yeah, like I'd love to see our community team being chucked in as commanders. I don't think we'll ever have any CCs popular enough to do the whole CC commander thing. But like the community managers, like definitely do it. I think they should, because like you see them streaming, like they're all really bloody good players as well. Like it's not like they don't know how to play the game. They certainly do. Which one would Final do? The Lunatic Fringe British Commander only. Stop picking on him. I'd be happy for Blip and Robin. What's wrong with Final Boss? And Tikana? What's wrong with those two? Monk. Hive, can you play half the Jean Bart again now that I'm in work and cheating the company at a time? Of course I can. Like, personally, like, I'm probably not going to play this as a brawler, not for standard battles anyway. Because, well, like, It depends on the map, but sometimes it can be particularly difficult to pull off a brawler, especially when nobody else is interested in brawling. No one else on your team is trying to push or anything. So for standard battles, I think I'll stick to shard, but for brawler, for like 1v1 brawls, I'd be tempted to run the new brawler commander on there. All hail, Green Rat is here. Welcome. How you doing? Isn't the new one's base trait secondary? Yes, it is. Increased secondary damage. Ah, the middle spawn. My beloved middle spawn. There's nothing quite like spawning in the middle of the map every time you play. Masashi, Republic. Honestly, like every time I play this, there seems to be a carry in the match. I think I might just put like a anti-air build on it, because Jean Bart has got a fantastic AA, I'm assuming. The Foudre has as well.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
100% expected to see the Masashi then. I expect to see my hit points disappear. Republic is... Ow! That's just not very nice, is it? It's supposed to be on the same team. Don't like being broadside to a Tirpitz. I'm hoping he just doesn't hit us. He's a Tirpitz, you know, but somehow. Guessing the Masashi's over here, which is why everyone's fucking running away. Secondaries, no, only the small secondaries can't penetrate them. The 152mm secondaries can. Oh, I'm just gonna... Is it worth shooting at the Kaga? I'm just gonna overpen him. I think that's the Republic push. Don't particularly want him catching us broadside. There is a noticeable difference in accuracy, I think. You know?
Engine boost deactivated.
It looked like he was turning broadside, and then as soon as I switched to EV, won't start to go away. Oh, someone's gonna ram me.
Taking the lead.
Oh, that cargo's dead.
Team has taken the lead.
Oh, mistakes were made. Did not notice that two bits was out there.
Stations requesting fire on a designated all stations. Position a strategic target.
Kansas is pretty dangerous. I want to see that Kansas dead before I want to see anything else dead. I'm less fearful of a two pit than I am of Kansas. You just put out a single fire. God damn it.
Our victory is in sight.
Blazing Iceman. Isn't that kind of like blazing and ice? Like, is it just me? Is it just me, or does that name not make sense? Oh, there we go. He's dead.
We destroyed an enemy battleship. Our victory is in sight.
Really? The Masashi's over there firing HE at me.
Enemy battleship destroyed. Our victory is in sight.
Wow. Well, those shells did not fall short. What's ATBA? ATBA not working as intended. It is. The small guns set fires, the big guns do damage. Names that don't make sense. Oh yeah, like I know, but like Blazing Iceman, like come on, like I'd love to know the thought process. I really would. I genuinely would. Right, bear with me 2 seconds. Am I back in time to say so long to Doug? If not, sorry I missed you. Anyways, gotta go back to work. Catch you later, Mr. Blade. Take it easy, my dude. But yeah, about these new ships. Come back and like 4 people leave. Only stuck around for the outro, for the ad music, the break music. Not even ad music, is it?
Battle starts.
Alright, what are we up against? I can't ski. Loy. Right, I think I'm fast enough. I can probably bolt it through the middle into a. I think that. Like, it's a risky. It's a bold strategy. I'm not saying it's not. But with our speed, I think we can probably get away with it.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Like, these guys are definitely going around the outside. But what is that for there? What is the closest ship to me? Now the closest ship appears to be that battle. Like, what's that? What are their DDs doing? This is one thing that, like, always rattles my brain when I play this game. Like, what are the enemy actually doing?
Engine boost deactivated.
Oh, let's fly over and cap B then. Right, one DD was spotted over there behind their cruiser. Which... thought I seen shots coming from here.
Enemy destroyer detected.
What's this guy doing? Is it Kansas? He's probably been trying to make his way around there this whole time. But he's a Kansas. The lurking gherkin, how do? Oh, I didn't think he was going to switch it into reverse. Those torps are going to miss. How the fuck am I? Oh, that's how I spied. What an idiot. What an idiot I am. Whoop. Laters. Why are these guys... Okay, okay. Why they run away from the sides? Because... What is that, DD? Utilize. Where is this Utilize? And what is he doing? I don't think I want to buy them anyways. Hey, absolutely no need to buy anything in this game. You can play this game completely for free.
Engine boost deactivated. Our victory is in sight. Problem solved, sir. Our team has taken the lead. Our victory is in sight.
I should have realised I was the one spotting them. Oh, I think that I was taking them all. ideally, setting that eye or a light would be... I don't even care anymore. Like this match... Oh no, this match isn't one. The ones that flanked around the outside are still alive. I just assumed it was these two left. Right, Iowa's got a fire on him. Iowa's done before. Because we know he's just damage conned. Iowa is not done for. Oh yeah, no, he's on fire again. On my fire, but at least someone set him on fire. Oh, and time. Points. We went on points. And there we go. So maybe not the most exciting game for damage and stuff, but you know, we done our part. We won 2800 base XP. Right. I don't even know how long I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. Three hours. Yeah, I think I need to take a little bit of a break. In all fairness, yeah, 3 hours. It's coming up to 2 o'clock. I should probably go and get myself a little bit of lunch. So we might be back a bit later on. We'll see. It depends on what sort of mood the wife's in, I guess. But thank you very much to everyone who stopped by. We managed to get back 3.4 million, so we're definitely we've definitely taken a bit of a loss today. I think we started off with like 10, maybe a bit more, but yeah. So those are the two new ships. Well, I guess we should probably do like a quick closing thoughts. La Foudre, is it? It's not quite a Jean Bart, not quite. But it's incredibly close. I think it's an interesting ship. I do think it's a good ship. I don't think it's definitely a strong ship, but yeah, it's not quite a Jean Bart. Unfortunately, Jean Bart is still ruling as king there. And as for the Caprice, perfectly good DD. Like perfectly good DD. Obviously, it's unique in the way that the fact that it's a French ship commanded by the British. So you know, same as La Fantasque, very fast. It's nice to have the smoke, even if it is the short duration British smoke on there. It sort of, which does exactly what it's supposed to do. Gives it a bit of an individuality, a bit, you know, a bit of a quirk compared to its French counterparts, along with the single fire torpedoes. But yeah, like a very good all-round DD. It's not a torp boat. It's not a gunboat. It sort of fits that middle ground of sort of in between the two. And well, yeah, that's I suppose it. Would I buy them? Personally, I don't know. I'd probably buy the fake Jean Bart. I don't know if I'd buy the Caprice, but that's because I'm not I'm not much of a DD player. Like DDs are something I don't tend to spend a whole lot of time playing with. So for me personally, no, I wouldn't buy the Caprice. Would I buy the Foudre? Probably, just because, especially if I didn't have the Jean Bart, it's the closest thing you're ever going to get to it, by the sounds of it. Unless you're incredibly lucky with some crates over like Christmas or Black Fridays or whenever they release them. But yeah, I think they're both fair. I think they're both like reasonably balanced. Neither of them are overpowered in any way, shape or form, really, or egregiously. So yeah, both perfectly good ships. Neither of them are bad. Neither of them are amazing. And well, other than that, I don't think I've really got anything else to say. So I'm gonna stop the waffling, and go get myself something to eat. So thank you very much to everyone who stopped by. I do hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, slap that like button on your way out. Don't forget to hit subscribe. There's that little notification bell, because like YouTube doesn't seem to like pushing my content out to anyone. so if you want to keep up with it, make sure you keep up with whatever I'm doing. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And until next time, take care.